My name is August.
My name is Cecily, and I'm a teacher.
My name is Kiera Wilson, and I am a new mom.
Well, my name is Janae Amatis, but I go by DJ Silky, and my main job is I work for a transitional living program at Cunningham Children's Home, and on the side, I'm a DJ.
My name is Kevin Williams, and my occupation is a building service worker at the University of Illinois.
I started my lock journey about a year ago. I started it because I wanted to be able to express myself in a different way other than using something that wasn't mine.
This is Taj. We call him, what do you go by?
Harlem and Diggy.
Harlem and Diggy. So one of those names. And he has had locks. I think he may have even started before me. So I think he's had locks since 2017 or 18.
19?
2018. Well, he's only 5, so he's had them since he was about 3. So yeah.
I was 5 years old when I started.
I started my locks journey around the same time I started DJing, so it's been 5, 6, maybe 7. I don't know. It's been a while.
I started my locks journey approximately 10 years ago, and the reason why I would say I was looking at all of my older cousins, and they were bald, so I knew it was coming for me. So I was like, let me get one last run out my hair before I start looking like George Jefferson. So that's what I did.
What made me start to get locks for him, start his locks, was because he was afraid of clippers, and getting his haircut was like an event. And so after, I was like, I'm not going to torture my baby like that. Like, my husband would have to like hold him down, and he would just be crying. And I was like, we're not doing this. Nope, no more haircuts. And so, no more haircuts. But obviously, then he got another haircut. But but now he's not afraid of clippers anymore. But do you want to cut your locks? No.
Do you like them?
Use your words.
Yeah.
Why do you like them?
Because I could take my hair.
That's what he always says.
My mom started my lock journey for me because I had a bald spot in my head, and she didn't know what to do with it, so she took me to um somebody to like help it grow, and it grew, and she put dreads in my hair, and so yeah.
Well, the main reason I started is not like everybody else, is because I got tired of doing my hair. I am nowhere near a beautician, nothing like that. But I was like, okay, I need to look presentable, so might as well get something that I can just get up and go and just walk out the house.
So I started my locks journey because I've been wanting to do it for a really, really long time, but I was afraid that I wouldn't get to try all of the styles that I like to try. Finally, I just decided to do it because I was either going to get a relaxer or I was going to lock my hair because I was having a lot of hair issues at the time.
When I first started out, I just had I was growing an afro actually. I was trying to be like, I was trying to go back to the 70s, so I had a little poof, like maybe an inch and a half high, enough to put a pick in it. So I was walking around with this pick with the fist on it, and just thought I was cool. But um, my my hairstylist now, her name is Marilyn Davis. I ran into her at a nightclub, and I said, man, I should grow some dreadlocks when they get longer. And she was like, you can do it now. And I was like, what? She was like, you come over my house, I can twist you up. And I was like, let me see. And I went over there, and next thing you know, I had these little maggots on my head. So I was off and running then.
So when I started my lock journey, my hair was probably about, like, the coils were probably about this long. So probably about an inch or two. Yeah. They were really short.
My hair was, my general style was a puff before I locked my hair. I didn't like any extra extensions previous to either.
My natural hair was about to here, shoulder length. But after I got my dreads, it went up to here. The shrinkage was real.
What locks having locks means to me is one, just it's kind of like a sisterhood or a brotherhood of like other people who have locks. Like you see them, you're like, oh, that's my goal, or you're somebody else's goal, and you can always have something to talk about. But also, it just signifies to me like God makes us perfect, and if we just you know, move the way God would have us to move, then like we will flourish. And that's kind of like what my hair has shown me. Like, just leave it alone. It's perfect. Let it do what it is made to do, and it will work for you. And that's literally what's happening.
It's for me to have locks, it feels empowering. I feel I'm able to say, yes, my hair looks this way, but I am still not what you assume the locks are.
Okay, so at first they was like, "Oh, you need to do this to your hair. You need to do this. Why won't you just like did this and that? Cut it, cut it, cut it." But now everybody is like, "Oh, I want dreads. Oh, I'm gonna put dreads in my hair."
Some, I think people think that just because you have locks, you think a certain way. Like everybody who has locks thinks the same, or like we all have the same beliefs or whatever. And it's like, no, we're all not the same. Like some people have locks because they're cute. Some people have locks because it's spiritual. Some people have locks be like who knows? Everybody does it for a different reason. So that's one of the
Got to
things.
be. At first it was just, just to see how long I could go before I got tired of them, or how long I could get them. But it started making me feel like strong, like kind of like the Samson thing, and it was like things were starting to go my way, and girls were starting to look. I was like, okay, these might work. So um, it just when every time I thought about getting rid of them, something would kind of happen to me. I was like, yeah, Delilah, you ain't getting these. So it's yeah, to not, right now they're a symbol of my strength and perseverance that I've been through.
I believe the biggest misconception about locks are that they're for people who aren't educated or don't take care of themselves or their hair. Um, and that's not the truth.
That people think they're dirty, they're nasty, but mine aren't nasty. I make sure that I get mine done at least every 2 to 3 weeks. I definitely get the deep conditioner, get it washed, all that great stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say mine, but some people, sometimes they get mold and stuff up in their dreads, and
I'd like to tell anybody that is skeptical about beginning their journey to please start. It's something that's natural for you. If you wake up and never do your hair again, you be able to naturally begin locks. So don't be afraid of what people might say or think, because it's versatile. You're able to do anything you want. It looks beautiful for any person.
Probably that they're dirty or they stink or something like that. I think that would be probably the biggest misconception, or that we don't, or that you just let them grow wild and you don't get proper beauty. What I'm saying, beauty needs taking care of your hair. So it's a hairstylist job, big job for her. So it was a misconception to me too. I thought they just, grow like weeds once they get locked. What they say, once they lock in, and no, you gotta keep going back and get them retwisted and all of that stuff. So there's a lot of maintenance to it. It ain't just like just walk away, set it and forget it.
man, honestly, when I said like the main reason I started mine was because I needed something to get up and go. But honestly, they're just a journey. Um, I don't see myself cutting them anytime soon. I told myself I wanted to be Pocahontas long, and I'm almost there. I mean, they took my butt almost, but It just goes with your life. You know, normally I change my hairdos every 2 years, but with these, they're me. They describe me, and I wouldn't do nothing to change them.
Man, I love them, man. I'm glad I tried it, and I'm glad it worked because a lot of people like my hair won't lock, man. My hair won't lock. So before I get to George Jefferson, I made it. So I got pictures to prove it, so the grandkids can see.
Stop telling me what to do with my hair. I can do whatever I want with my hair.